Oh, Wizard Tower.
Return of Gelu review.
Nice wolf armor, by the way. Hey!
I am Nimrakad!
Lion Hero. He is going to be a special guest in this Terraria series. Greetings, comrades. This is 88 Gelu, here with another chaotic deck. This one I named Unrelenting Swarm, because it is about infecting. It is an infecting Danian deck, the first Danian deck that I made. So let's go over the guys first. The creatures. We have Draz. While infected, Draz gains Earth 5. Hive outperform Courage 5. Hive isn't that important. It's here just... In fact, the only guys in here that have Hive are Draz and Unholda. Then we have... Oh, also, you can see the disciplines. 80 Courage, 70 Power. 80 Courage is really what matters here. And 60 Energy. The attack deck is mainly based on Earth and Water. Then we have Lendia, or Lende. While Lende is uninfected, it gains Water 5. While he is infected, it may not be the target of Mugic or abilities. Then we have Jal. I was considering putting in 2 Jals, but then I thought not, because I only have 1 Orcus of Undin, and also... I mean, Jal's good, but honestly, his Courage stinks. The reason Jal's so good for this deck is, when Jal deals Earth damage to an uninfected creature, it infects that creature. And if he's in combat with the creature that is infected, he gains Earth 5. So I gave him an Orchid of Undin to give him water attacks. I also gave Draz an Elixir of Tenacity to give him plus 10 Courage and Speed, not that he needs it. That would give him 90 Courage, and also plus 10 Energy because he has around 50 Power, giving him 70 Energy. He will be your main fighter. Then also one of the main battle gears here is the Danian Carapace. When equipped, creatures deal damage to an uninfected. When the equipped creature deals damage to an uninfected creature, infect that creature. If equipped creature is destroyed while engaged, destroy any battle gear equipped to the opposing engaged creature and equip the Danian Carapace to the opposing creature, which will pretty much just spread infection to the max. And I also gave it to Lendia. That way, if he's infected, he cannot be targeted by Mugic or abilities. Thus, it'll be harder for him to be destroyed while wearing the Danian Carapace. And I don't think that would prevent the Danian Carapace from being destroyed by Mugic, but it might, because he won't be able to be targeted by it. But technically, you'd be targeting his battle gear anyway. Then we have Tabal, who can sacrifice a Mugic counter to give infect target uninfected creature. He has Wind and Water, so I gave him a Citadel Lodestone to give him Earth. Then we have Unholda. The reason he's in this deck is, 1, he can activate Hive ability, and 2, he has Earth and Water and a good amount of Courage and HP. 60 Energy and 80 Courage, to be exact. He has 2 Mugic counters, so does this guy, Tabal, and Hive Unholda gains 10 Energy. Then last we have Ambolux. Expand Water, infect target creature, 65 Courage, which is okay, I guess, and 45 Energy. The reason I picked Ambolux is that even though it's only one-time use, I gave him an Elementalist Palindrome, which, because she's an Elementalist Muge, she would automatically gain Water, Air, and Earth because her teammates have Water, Air, and Earth. Also, that would raise her energy to 50. So I already discussed the battle gear. Oh wait, I didn't discuss Unholda's. He has the bronze flight. Just so he can have defender, so he can defend the two main Muges. Then we have the attacks. Most of the attacks are earth and water, but we do, or a combination, or half of them are earth, half of them are water, with the exception of Enlightened Tenacity, which is a courage mainly, and also does 5 damage of earth. And also Tectus Strike, which is mainly an earth attack. And I think that's it. Which is why I added an earth shape, because Tectus Strike can be really devastating. Because all the guys can use it. All they need is 60 courage, which all of them have, I think. Okay, all of them except Jal. Anyhow, the attacks are Earth Pulse, 15 damage. Granite Balls, 5 normal damage, 5 earth damage. If the engaged creature is a warrior, if your engaged creature is a warrior, it deals an additional 10 damage. I know Jal is a warrior, so that'd be a good advantage for him. I don't think anybody else is a warrior, though. Just double checking. Nope, nobody else is. So, yeah, it might be preferable to get a different attack instead of Granite Balls, like another Deluge of Doom, which does 10 earth damage, 10 water damage. Water, opposing engaged creature loses 25 courage. In fact, it'd be much better if you had Deluge of Doom. Unfortunately, I have only one Deluge of Doom. Then we have 2 Swarming Destructions. If you control non-Danian creatures, Swarming Destruction deals 0 damage. Of course, you will only be controlling Danians, so it will, and it also does 15 damage. Then we have Desolate Lands. 5 air, 5 water, 0 earth, and 5 normal. If you have earth, an attack card named Desolate Lands is in your attack discard. Yeah, I should get rid of Desolate Lands. That was a bad choice on my part. I'm gonna have to replace that with something. What should I replace it with? I don't know why I'm showing this on screen. I don't have another Enlightened Tenacity, and Charge of the Brave costs 3. Okay. Don't worry, guys, I'll fix that next time. I'm probably going to get rid of it for Dust Strike, which is an earth attack. Then we have 2 Torrents of Water. Water, gain 10 courage, 5 earth damage, 5 water damage. Enlightened Tenacity, 5 earth damage, stat check, courage 30, deal 5 damage, stat check, courage 50, deal 5 damage, stat check, courage 70, deal 5 damage. So a total of 15 damage, not including the earth damage. Clean Slide, 5 earth. If the opposing engaged creature has earth, then this die deals 0. We have the exact same thing for water, which is Sleet Slide. Then Flood Force, which is 15 water damage. Petrifying Power. If your opponent controls the active location, this deals 0. Otherwise, it does 5 earth damage. Then we have Ice Discs, another major one. Your opponent may not play activated abilities. I think I could also get rid of Desolate Lands for, I don't know. You know, I'll think about it before I do my test battle, which I'm going to put up tomorrow because I have some friends who really are pressing me to play Minecraft with them right now. I am going to put up 3 videos tomorrow. Anyhow. So, yeah. Then we have Deluge. Oh, wait. Also, your opponent may not play activate. Yeah, I said that right. 10 normal damage, 10 earth, 10 water, blah, blah, blah. Deluge of Doom. Water opposing engaged creature loses 25 courage. Which isn't all that necessary since there are actually no challenges here. But Deluge of Doom is still just a really good move. Tidal Surge. Tidal Surge deals 0 damage if the opposing engaged creature has any Mugic counters. Aqua Recoil. Water, heal 5 damage. Earth, gain 10 courage. You're going to want this one, not the other form, because the other form will give you 10 wisdom and heal you 5. So this one is better for Danians, because it gives them courage. It gives them the courage to fight back. Then we have 1 Spirit Gust, stat check, courage 50, deal 5 damage. An Earth Shape to gain Earth, and Tectus Strike. Give me a minute. And then we have the Mugics. Danian Elemental Coral. Target creature gains all element types possessed by creatures you control until end of turn. Basically, same thing as the Elementalist Palindrome, except that you could use it for everybody. I know I'm talking really fast, but I'm trying to get this done within a good amount of time. Then we have Infectious Melody. Infect up to 2 target uninfected creatures. Next we have Strain of Infection. Uninfect up to 3 infected creatures. Target Danian creature gains 1 Mugic for each creature uninfected this way. You could use that to uninfect Lendy if you want to give him Water 5 back. Domestic Hive him. Target creature gains 10 energy. If the target creature If Hive is activated, that creature gains an additional 10 energy. Melody of Parasitic Mayhem. Infect target uninfected engaged creature. If Hive is activated, uninfect all creatures controlled by an opponent instead, and deal 5 damage to target engaged creature for each creature uninfected this way. So that's a good way to deal damage. Then also there's Prelude of Dominance. I was actually thinking of putting in Yondath, who is a Danian Muge, who if a creature is targeted by a Mugic, they become infected, the target opponent, but I thought not to because only 2 of them target my opponent. Actually, I mean, this one could target my opponent, but also he's just really weak, so yeah. Onto locations. 2 Fear Valleys, Initiative Wisdom. At the beginning of combat, the engaged creature with the least courage loses 10 energy. 1 Mepetian Mirage, Initiative Danian. All creatures gain Swift 1. Mirage. If a creature can move into this space, it must do so. It's there for the Danian initiative, pretty much. Then 1 Bodil's Arsenal to get back the Danian Carapace if it's destroyed with a special ability. And also to get back Orchid of Undin and the Citadel Lodestone and Elementalist Palindrome. Bodil's Arsenal, as I just said. Then 1 Brawler's Burrow, because I put that in every deck because of its 3rd ability. Second, initiative speed. When this becomes the active location, each player shuffles together their attack, discard pile with their attack deck. Okay, change that because of the 1st ability. Second, all creatures gain outperform all disciplines 5. Next, the Swarmatron, the Thwartbarbron, whatever. Initiative Fire. The engaged creature with the lowest courage fails all checks and attacks it plays. Very useful against disciplinary decks. Then the Infectorium. I wish I had 2 of these. And also 2 of Mount Pillar Reservoir, but I'll get to that. If you do have 2 of them, then I would recommend getting rid of the Mepetian Mirage and also... No, not Brawler's Burrow, because some of the things are very important. Maybe to get rid of the Mepetian Mirage and also Fear Valley. Anyhow, point is, the Infectorium, Initiative Courage, at the beginning of combat, deal 15 damage to the infected, engaged, non-Danian creature. So no matter what, it's not going to affect you, only your opponent. Very useful. Then Ropa Shack. Condensation Ceremony. Hard to read this thing sideways. Initiative Earth. Creatures without water cannot spend Mugic counters to play Mugic or abilities. Since all decks usually have Muges, unless it's a specifically Apprentice deck, which I did make 2 of them, then this location is going to be extremely helpful. Next, Mount Pillar Reservoir. Liberated. Initiative Danian. When Mount Pillar Reservoir is revealed, each player infects an uninfected creature he or she controls. This could also help you with the Mugic strain of infection to help you from having to, I don't think halving is a real word, whatever, from needing to uninfect one of your opponent's creatures, because if you have several of your own creatures infected with Mount Pillar Reservoir, then yeah, you get tons of benefits from it. I don't know where I'm going with all this. Last one, Mount Pillar Reservoir, the original. Initiative Water. Engage creatures gain Fireproof 10. Danians gain Water 5. The reason I didn't put 2 in is, 1, I couldn't think of another location that you could get rid of. I mean, I guess you could get rid of Brawler's Burrow, but as I said before, the attacks are important, or at least most of them are. But also because, how do I put this? Also because only a handful of the cards do water damage. So, yeah, that is my new deck of Unrelenting Swarm. As I said, I will be fixing it up a bit. I also actually have the, what's it called? The Scepter of the Infernal Parasite. The reason I did not put it into the deck is because because its ability, I think, is that if you're engaged with a creature that is infected, you succeed in all challenges, I think. And the reason I didn't put that is, well, as you already saw, this deck has no challenges in it whatsoever. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe, and send me your personal requests for chaotic decks. Happy holidays to you all. Thanks again for watching. Goodbye.